story or each and every architectural details what we think are precious, are part of heritage. So that's what we're going to show a little bit. For example, in this house, if you go through you can navigate the tour with the icons or through the little thumbnails which are in below, and there are little small icons which pop up. So these has like the stories or some photo albums, like the architectural details of this house are prepared here. One can see how the house was initially used and how it's being used now. And there are interesting architectural details, the windows, the doors, the beautiful color, the roof, the floor material, everything. So we have this you can enjoy the architectural details. And of course there's this Mr. Shibli Fazle Karim sir, he has preserved a lot of old photographs. So we have photographs of the original owner, his grandfather here, which you can also see here right in the veranda. And the speciality of this house is that because it was started as it was initiated for domestic users, but then it went through the spiritual journey, and we have tried to cover all the stories, all the parts of the house, how things are happening now, which we have access. And they have So the central hall, as you may enjoy a little bit later, these halls are used for spiritual gatherings, and they have special Qawwali programs which we are going to enjoy, which fortunately we will enjoy that today later. And we've visited time and time again to really capture all the events of houses and how these are portrayed here. And another thing, when you go inside the hall room, you'll get to see their beautiful artifacts. Like there are wooden screens of 100 years old. There is a 100 years old clock as well. And there are many more artifacts like teacups and kettles, and there are clocks, watches, wooden furnitures, everything. These artifacts are what is what enriching this house, and that's why this house is putting its special appearance through all its artifacts and all its heritage value. Thank you. Salahuddin sir.
I think pretty much the web page has been talked about. The last two things that we have, the timeline stories, and which we have talked. So on the landing page, the timeline stories talk about 4 or 5 different houses, as I said, when it was built and what's the status now. And the story section talks about the stories and various interviews, through photographs, and through videography. And then in the end is a contact column where if anyone wants to get back to us with any inquiries, any questions, suggestion, we'll be very happy to receive that. So this is where the way one could come, name, email, subject, and the message itself. Without, I think we have covered it pretty much. So, thank you so much again for taking the time to listen to us about this fantastic webpage that we have put together, and I hope that it comes handy for those who live across the border and find their ways to Dhaka and the heritage that we inherit.